This deep red vegetable does something to your blood and energy that most people have absolutely no idea about. Beets have sat quietly on dinner plates for generations, yet almost nobody talks about what they actually do inside you. Because when you eat beetroot every day, your body begins to change, and it starts with your blood itself. If you ever felt that heavy mid-afternoon slump where your energy just seems to drain away, this one is for you. Stay with me, and you'll see exactly what happens from the very first serving and why the biggest change is the one nobody expects. The first thing to know is simple. Beetroot is one of nature's richest sources of natural compounds called nitrates. And your body turns those nitrates into something remarkable, a natural molecule called nitric oxide, which helps your blood vessels relax and widen. But the part most people never notice comes a little further in when that easier blood flow reaches places you wouldn't guess. It all begins within minutes of that first bite. As you chew, the natural nitrates in the beet meet friendly bacteria living on your tongue. Those tiny helpers start converting the nitrates into a form your body can actually put to work. From there, it slips into your bloodstream, and your blood vessels receive a gentle signal to relax. Think of it like loosening a garden hose that's been slightly kinked. Suddenly, everything flows a little more easily. Many people who eat beetroot every day say they simply feel a bit lighter on their feet. And that's only the beginning, because your heart is the next to notice the difference. When your blood vessels relax and widen, your heart doesn't have to push quite as hard to move blood where it needs to go. That's why research generally links beetroot with support for healthy blood pressure, one of the quietest, most appreciated benefits people report. Use a relatable moment many viewers mention, that walk up the stairs that used to leave you a little winded. Over time, some people find it feels just a touch easier, not dramatic, just quietly better. And this is where the story gets genuinely surprising, because it's not really about the beet itself. It's about what it unlocks. That extra nitric oxide appears to help your muscles use oxygen more efficiently, which is why even athletes have taken an interest in this humble root. For everyday life, that can translate to something simple. A little more stamina for gardening, walking the dog, or keeping up with the grandkids. Many people find that eating beetroot every day gives their ordinary afternoons a steadier kind of energy. But here's the part most people completely miss, and it might be the most interesting change of all. That same relaxed blood flow doesn't just serve your muscles and heart. It also reaches your brain. And your brain, which uses an enormous share of your body's blood supply, tends to appreciate every bit of healthy circulation it can get. Researchers have been exploring how nitrate-rich foods like beetroot may support blood flow to the brain, especially as we get older. For a viewer in their 50s, 60s, or beyond, that's a quietly hopeful thought. A simple food, gently supporting the organ we all want to keep sharp. If you've ever walked into a room and forgotten why you went there, you're not alone. While no single food is a magic fix, many people find comfort in knowing that everyday choices, like adding beets to the plate, may be quietly working in their favor. Now let's move a little lower to a place beetroot has been helping for centuries, your gut. Beetroot carries a generous amount of natural fiber, and fiber is the unsung hero of comfortable digestion. It helps keep things moving along at a healthy, regular pace, something that matters more with each passing year. Many people who add beetroot to their daily routine notice their digestion simply feels more settled and predictable. It's one of those changes you don't fully appreciate until it's been there for a while. There's also a softer benefit worth mentioning. The deep red pigments that give beets their famous color, called betalains, are natural plant compounds linked with antioxidant support, helping your body maintain its natural balance day after day. By the way, if this is making sense so far, I'd love to know. Have you ever actually eaten beets regularly, or is this the first time you've considered it? Your answer might surprise the rest of us in the comments. Now, the easiest way to actually do this, if you're wondering, is refreshingly simple. Roasted beets in a salad, a few slices grated over lunch, or a small glass of beetroot juice. Everyday amounts are all you need. There's no complicated routine here. But no honest conversation about eating beetroot every day is complete without one gentle caution, and I'd be doing you a disservice if I skipped it. First, the harmless one that startles nearly everyone. After eating beets, some people notice a pink or reddish tint in the bathroom. It looks alarming, but for most people, it's completely harmless. Just the natural pigment passing through. Now you know, so it won't catch you off guard. Second, the one that deserves a little more care. Beets contain natural compounds called oxalates, which, in large amounts, may not suit people who tend to form kidney stones. If that's ever been a concern for you, it's worth mentioning beets to your doctor before making them a daily habit. That kind of honest nuance matters, because the best wellness habits are the ones that fit your body, not someone else's headline. So let's pull it all together. Because what happens to your body when you eat beetroot every day is really a story of gentle, steady support. Your blood vessels relax, easing the load on your heart. Your muscles learn to do a little more with the oxygen they have. Your brain enjoys the benefits of healthy circulation, and your gut quietly thanks you for the fiber. None of it is dramatic, and that's exactly the point. The most powerful changes in your body rarely announce themselves. They build quietly, one deep red serving at a time. So which of these changes would you notice first? The steadier energy, the easier stairs, or the calmer digestion? Share your pick in the comments. Your answer genuinely helps others decide where to start. And if this video helped you see a familiar vegetable in a new light, the natural next step is our video on what happens to your body when you eat ginger every day. The two make a wonderful pair. If you'd like more simple, natural wellness videos like this one, we share new ones every week. A gentle tap on subscribe and the little bell means you'll never miss one. Sometimes the most remarkable changes begin with the most ordinary things on your plate, and a humble beet is a beautiful place to start. Remember, this is for general information only and isn't medical advice. Always check with your doctor about your own health.